You should set Marines, check. Uh, okay, let's go and talk to the peoples of the...
I can't believe the collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Who knows what the Reapers did to them? Creepy.
You know what weapons maybe? So, I remember something very, very similar happening to me. But with Tali and the Geth. I had to choose between one of them. Point blank. No options.
Any chance we could get to the Citadel, Shepard? I'd like to follow that lead on Sidonis.
I'll let you know, Garrus.
Look at our eyes. Oh, we look perfect. So beautiful. And then, after I had lost the confrontation, I sided with Tali. And the guest was very pissed. Very, very pissed off. But then, I talked to him. And he tells me, why did you what you did? And I told him I was just pondering. I was telling her what she wanted to hear. I have no intentions of doing what what I said. And he backed down. And I regained his loyalty that way. That was very strange.
I am glad you came. I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
Yeah, that I don't know. I found a loophole. Ah, you can't get the person romanced. How interesting. Also, there is always a yeah, try to regain the loyalty. That could work. So there is always a downside, apparently. Okay.
What do you need?
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Ah, those red eyes. Those red eyes. I could get lost on those red eyes.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Okay.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
Yeah, it does sound like that.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Really? 400 years, so Morinth is in the middle of her life. She's in a middle age crisis now. What's that? Yeah, it's something like that.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
I will pick Morinth if I can't, Shrek, yes. If I can manage to do it, I will do it. For various reasons. One is that whatever I do in this, I think Samara will not like it, and most likely will have to come and kill me on Mass Effect 3, fulfilling her oaths. She was very, very clear in Ilium about that if I did crazy shit, she would be obliged to hunt me down. And I will do a lot of crazy shit, so that's one reason. Another reason is that Anarda Jaxi makes the Asari look very, very bad. Everyone wants to have sex with an Asari. But really, Well, I still will do with my rationale. An Ardajaxi is, yeah, it's a powerful symbol of how the Asari could be dangerous. So that could make them look bad, which is something we desperately need. The Asari have a very good reputation and cultural influence. Sounds like you.
So is an Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Well, I will still assume that everything I do here will have an impact somehow or another. We're really starting to glow. So when someone actually pays us that compliment, he will be telling the truth. He'll say, "Shepard, you're glowing!" And we'll say, "Yes, it's true."
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known.
Yeah.
As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion. The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
Yeah. There you go, Shreka. They actually support my idea. The Asari are afraid of looking bad, so we need to secure the one asset that could make them look very, very bad.
I don't know that I blame her for running.
When she fled, she proved her addiction. She was not taking a great moral stand. She simply wants to keep killing. She is a tragic figure, but not a sympathetic one.
Okay.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
Great. A powerful serial killer.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
Certainly not. Although you can still capture her and imprison, why is it a choice between voluntary imprisonment and death? Doesn't strikes me as very fair. There should be, as we have it in humanity, voluntary imprisonment, forceful imprisonment, and death.
They have to choose between prison and death.
It is an addictive condition. Remember how adaptive we are. If Morinth does not want to be cured, she won't be.
Oh, my Shepard. I really like her.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're
It
born...
manifests. If she refuses,
okay.
It shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
Isn't she only deadly to the people she mates with?
Each time she kills, she becomes stronger, smarter, and faster. And she's been doing this for 400 years. She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
Hello, Mr. Holio. How are you? Yeah, let's go and get her.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
And so are the others, I remember.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. and 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Marinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
Selfish. Here we look very well. For some reason the face of my character sunks or is it's really dried up on the cheeks. I need to fix that sometime. Yeah, yeah, she does look like a zombie from this angle. It's really, yeah, it's like a zombie, a starving zombie. Yeah, I understand.
It can't be easy to talk about.
My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
No? What does that mean? Yeah, she does look like a Terminator. I was saying that the other day. In Terminator 5, Skynet produces a holographic image of herself. And it's very much like this, with red eyes, but a good-looking woman overall. Okay.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask, and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
Cry me. No, I want to find out, so let's not be rude. Yeah.
Sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
What a lovely purpose. Tell me about mating. Didn't she or I proposed mating? I think I did propose mating. Yeah, let's go with this.
You either get stuck in your past or forget it and move on.
I am not stuck in my past. I am out to rectify it. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
Okay.
We'll go find Morinth.
Travel to Omega. Alright. More codex, which we shall look at some point in the future.
I hope we can go to Omega soon.
From this angle, we actually look very good.
I'll think about that. Meanwhile, I have to go.
Of course.
I don't know. It's like people also have angles. Real people. I mean to say. Yeah. Yeah, it should have been a question. Show an insensitive shepherd after she divulges that she only procreates demons. Then you ask her, and tell me about mating. Some kind of douchebag shepherd.
Shepherd.
Is there something wrong?
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
Okay.
I've got time. Take it at your own pace.
Thank you. I fear I've already done that for too long.
Japanese.
I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
Kasumi is Japanese.
How long's it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What?
What sort of dance is that?
It's... I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music. Oh, unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. Tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
Yeah, a Japanese can cloak. And the Japanese live in pods. Yeah. What was that? That man went insane on me.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them.
Or fish?
No, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night, no final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
Okay.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue.
Ah,
I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts
look
and
at
uncles.
that.
I have not seen him or talked to him since.
Did you hear that? That's what we were talking about a little bit earlier. Thane said, when my wife departed her body. Yeah, what you believe in souls, bodies are not that important.
If we're talking about this, he must have contacted you.
No, he didn't. But my condition... I've been judging my life, measuring what I've added and what I've taken away. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
Yeah, he's a slave of his body. What does that mean?
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self, the soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
Yes? Spare me the metaphysics. I don't know. That's something I did not consider. Is the shepherd religious? Ha. That's a good question, isn't it? She's agnostic? Is she atheist? Is she religious? Let me think about this for a moment. Because it is important, isn't it? It's the first time we have been faced with this kind of choice. I do believe so. We read in some codex, Jason, that the Shadow Broker, no, that Cerberus had the Pope killed, so a new, more bellicose Pope could take over the church, the Catholic Church. So I'm guessing that religions are still very much alive back on Earth. Yeah. Well, we could become that kind of Catholic if we wished. Wage a holy war against the Reapers. That could play out nicely. Yeah, why not? Although, of course, finding out that there is a race of machines that destroy every sentient being constantly would make you question if there is a God. Just like many people question if there is a God when people die. That this is a death on galactic scale for millions of years, isn't it? Very tough thing to do. We also know that Cerberus was able to... Yeah, it does matter, Jason. I think it does. For some reason. No, I think I'm going with the atheist approach. Yeah, but if I adopt this line of thinking for my character, if she does not believe in souls, does not believe in afterlife, does not believe in any of those things, it could have implications for how she behaves in the immediate future. And I think, yeah, I'm going the atheist route. Why? Because we died, we were frozen. Obviously our soul would have been somewhere else in the hell or heaven, and the science revived us when we should be dead, very much dead. So I think that would make us very skeptical of religion. Yeah, she has been dead for 2 years. Yeah, that's exactly right, Jason. Yeah, fuck it. God is dead, and so shall all our enemies.
Just give it to me straight. I'm not interested in your philosophical BS.
He has gone to the Citadel and has gained a job as a hitman. I could discover no more.
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
Okay.
Maybe he name-dropped you to get hired.
It's possible, but I don't think so. It doesn't seem right. My name. He should not respect it.
Yeah, they used BS. That's very strange. In the previous game, I only remember one swear word. It was uttered by Administrator Anoleus in Novaria. Only one swear word in the whole game. And here they shied away. of something that's not even that offensive.
To be closer to you, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
Okay.
Thane, I don't have your contacts and I don't have your tracking skills. Why do you need my help for this?
I don't need your help. I want it. The last time I saw my son, they wrapped your body in sea vines, weighted it with stones. He tries to pull from me. Call. The hammer lift her off the platform. They sing like bells. The fire has gone to be kindled anew. He begs them not to take her away.
They let her body slide into the water. He hits me. Don't let them. Stop them. Why weren't you?
It rains. It always rains on Kaje. Warm water pours down his face.
Okay. There should be a renegade interrupt when he's in that state, a slap option or something. Yeah, when he's going insane, you just slap him in the face. That should have been an option.
I didn't mean to make you relive that.
Perfect memory. It is sometimes a burden.
Yeah. Yeah, like Tyrion and Joffrey. That kind of action.
Well, made him go to the Citadel?
Years ago, I prepared a package for him. A relic of my ill-spent life. I had Volus bankers store it, and arranged for delivery when I died. He acquired it early. I don't really know how. I did wet work on the Citadel around the time his mother died. That may be why he went there.
Okay. Okay, we will do it.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
I really need to get some meals in my Shepherd. She is becoming very thin. Maybe she is anorexic or bulimic, I don't know. Okay, gossip time.
There you are. I can see why Jack is the way she is. I don't like it, but I get it. Good thing you broke up that catfight between Jack and Miranda. I was afraid they'd tear a hole in the hull.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it
Normandy runs
means.
so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Yeah, that fish, he's dying, isn't he? Why not stone his brain endlessly? I think that is not coffee, that's actually, yeah, LSD as you say. He keeps drinking his tea, quotation marks, and is very happy. He's not at all concerned that he's going to die.
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
We have not talked to Miranda, I think. No, not since the fight.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You know, I would. It's very strange, actually.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact.
Goodbye, Shreka. Thanks for watching.
I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
Yeah, so do I. Of course I do. You know, it's very strange because he looks like a fish, but his species comes from a arid place that has no water, and actually being in water makes him sick. That's something that's very ironic, I guess.
I wish your people had made the offer.
I looked at your track record as you hunted Saren. I saw the choices you faced. You'd fit in fine here, and we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
Your monsters. Are we talking about the creepers and the Rachni?
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead. The Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
Very true, very true. That's why I kept the data for the genophage cure.
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
And you?
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself.
I think I'm indoctrinating my crew.
My father got me the best jeans money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
Yeah, she's very annoying with this topic.
Does it always have to come back to your father's genetic tailoring?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
Well, she has got a couple of successes, starting with me.
You're not coasting on good genes, Miranda. Your ability and your dedication speak for themselves.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate that.
If you can call me a
success. But thank you for coming by.
Okay.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Alright. But yeah, I would love a tank full of drill. It would be even funnier knowing that they are going to die from asphyxiation or lung related illnesses. I think it's like smoking for them. I would say it's more or less the same. What? Smoking for humans is the same as living in a tank for drill. Slow, painful process. What? How many years did you forget to feed them weapons? They were actually dying, or did they react when you? You didn't know you had to feed them. Didn't they try to eat each other's tails? They usually do when they get very hungry.
Erd not grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. At Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
Well, why did you stop? I like the idea.
Can you focus that on our real enemy, or do I have to lock you up for the ship's safety?
I get it now. It's part of what I am. It was just delayed because of being tank-bred. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
Yeah. I don't know if the hamster also dies if you don't feed him. I don't recall. Okay, let's not antagonize him anymore. We have been very annoying to him. And we need him on our side.
There's no danger of that. They're practically lining up.
Everyone gets a turn. Ha! Wouldn't want it any other way.
Yeah.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
Like the tank.
Shepard.
Okay. The space hamster. Let's talk to Said. More little stories.
Back for another lesson?
Yes.
Collectors and Protheans. It's all above my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time.
Well, because they are a small time compared to saving the galaxy.
I've done a lot of crazy things, but I never tried to take on a Thresher Maw on foot before. Standard operating procedure when you get a Thresher Maw is run the hell away. Pick up sticks, move the hell out. Krogan don't know any better, I guess. Still, hell of a fight.
Not really. If we were not above a concrete structure, we would have died pretty damn easily. We only survived because the treasure ball only attacked with ranged. But if the treasure ball had come out and attacked us directly with his mouth, we would have died. I don't know why it wouldn't do that. It is huge, why not?
I should let you go. Talk more later.
Launch yourself at the enemy. What does it gain by refraining?
Whenever we have time. I've gotten the migrant.
I'll get back to you, Tali.
Talk to you later.
We will do that
Did you
at the
hear
very
you're
end.
sharing a deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't that peachy?
Okay, I guess we're have talked to. No, we had not talked to Jackie. Hello, Jackie.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you.
You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
You owe me your soul if you have one. Well, I would know because I did survive that. Well, that's the second time well, not the second. But yeah, the second time we have survived a treasure mall encounter on foot. In Accuse we also did it. Interestingly enough.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy, but you let Aresh live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Okay, then get up of your bed and start doing something about it.
I don't want this affecting our mission.
Can't kill all that bad shit so easy, I guess. Have to live with it. Fucked up or not, the rest of the galaxy can deal.
Yes, it can. Yeah, let's go with this.
I'll take what I can get with you, Jack.
You did a lot, Shepard. Shit. I'm not good at this soft stuff. Just... thanks, okay? Let's get back to work.
Alrighty. We're getting a bunch of points that leave us in the same ratio of Paragon to Renegade. Always getting the same amount one way or the other. Tali, Jack Rondside, yes, we talked to all of them. Miranda, Garus, Samara, Thane, and Kaizumi, we did not. We have not spoken to these two. And we need to speak to Mordin. Yeah, we did Mordin's side mission or loyalty mission. He should... You know that's something very strange. The elusive man has blue eyes. And and I don't know why is that. Maybe he just likes to have blue eyes. But I don't think he was reconstructed like us. But I remember reading somewhere that no, it's not the elusive man. It's the star behind him what really shows how he is. If the star is red, he's renegade, or if the star is blue, he is paragon. I think I read that somewhere. Yeah, that's strange. I do remember reading that the elusive man has an implant in his eyes, but no one knows if it's actually if it's actually only aesthetic, or if it does something real, you could say, give him some kind of advantage. I think his eyes are always blue regardless of what he does or you do, but the star behind him does change of color.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me, betrayed my work, disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Shame I had to kill him. Might have made a good member of the team, willing to get his hands dirty.
Well, but he was not willing to work with you anymore. So our scars are starting to look very, very disgusting, I would call them. They're starting to open up, eating the flesh around them.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tachanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tachanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Apparently Thane is not the only one. Well, I think it's only the visual aspect of it, because you can very easily get rid of the scars if you want to. You can buy an upgrade for the Normandy, and it completely removes the scars, no matter how renegade or paragon you are, or renegade really. But yeah, I don't recall any moment when people talk about the scars or the character actually tells you that it hurts or something like that.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
I think that's maybe people are really yeah. But I do think that the rationale for BioWare was that every unpleasant action you do has an impact on how you look, and that has an impact on the player, because many people don't like to stare a lot of hours into an ugly person. Well, really anyone. So that's the cost or the price you pay. Either you pay the price to remove the scars by using your resources, or you pay the price by looking at an awful shepherd, because a really renegade shepherd looks like shit. That does look like a Terminator. Completely robotic, I would say. Barely human. So I think that's the reasoning behind BioWare. Yeah, the more renegade you go, the more scars you get. They start to open wider and deeper, and the red glow starts becoming much more intense, until the whole side of your face is black and red and a big scar.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work.
Yeah,
wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
It's like forced corruption, like the Emperor. The Emperor looked fairly well for many decades, and then he started doing very unsavory shit. Okay, we got stuck. And he ended up looking like a zombie, basically. Not that I dislike how he looks. I think the Emperor looks the best on episode 6.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Time for some flirting.
How we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Felt good to take that collector ship, but we need to find a way to take it to them. That's a big step. May as well be out an airlock. Anything else, Commander?
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson really fucked up the Emperor.
What do you think of the state of the crew?
Yeah, unless all distractions are... Anything else, Commander?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
Well, we became mateys. Hurrah!
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
I almost thought he was going to grab my ass.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
But apparently he's a gentleman. Okay, I think we're going to the Citadel.
So the collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
Yeah, I'm guessing they were. If they are in fact repurposed.
Hey, Commander. Glad we figured out Jack is crazy, because that was really up in the air, just hanging there.
Yeah, I think we could end up... That would be nice if Shepard romanced Jacob and Kazumi got jealous and there was a showdown between the three of them. Okay, let's go with the squad.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones who went out with last, Grunt is... I'm not saying anything about Jack, I'm not stupid. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade.
Okay.
And as for the crew, you'd have to ask.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Quiet enough. What the...
Trouble?
No, it's nothing. Son of a... Very funny, Edie. Real original. Stop it.
You did insist on manual control, Mr. Moreau.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Okay. Let's Time to go. Where should we go? I said the Citadel, didn't I?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Really? More emails, alright. To Grunt's commander, Shaman ought not. Damn it, I hate these things, but you need to hear this. You're part of Grunt's Grunt and you're his leader, so keep him alive. Here, I have to stay polite, playing the role, but our people are dying. Krogan have always valued survival over tradition. If we're going to survive as people, we need the pure background Grunt. Okir was a madman, but he was a madman with a plan, and that's more than most have on this ball of rock. So bring him back from your damn missions, my people need him. And if you get it all killed, I'll piss on your graves, Shaman or not. Yeah, Ide. Yeah, Ide is that's a little dyslexia. We mark this as red. And yeah, Ide is... it's really becoming more human-like by the minute. Yeah. Urnot Darg, dear human, the clan leader told me how to get in touch with you. I don't remember much of what happened, but the chief, I remember this man, or Krogan, but the chief Scott said you pulled my quad out of the fire when I got caught and poisoned over the Rock camp. Thanks, next time I have a chance to kill a human, I won't. Unless I go into blood rage or something. I've got to go to a female camp after I recover. And it was pretty good. I got to go. And it was pretty good. It was actually thinking of joining the blood pack before this happened. I think I'm going to stay here. Second class scout. Ah, how lovely. The Krogan love me. How is that for a twist?